If you follow me for a while, you know how mad I am about good image quality, especially when it comes to collaboration. If you don't follow me yet, my name is Christoph, and everything I do with my company is around communication and collaboration. And during the Corona times, this is not the standard, like being outside, like having a meeting outside or meeting other people, but the standard is sitting inside in front of your computer screen and looking at other people. Ideally looking into the camera so that other people think you're looking at other people. The normal thing is that people sit in front of an expensive laptop with a cheap webcam, maybe a little bit of light, if they're good, in front of a window that they actually get the light. But this is not the case. And this is how we actually fix that. It's called Premium Meeting, it's our new brand, and we call it the business class for video conferencing. And I talked to my consultants because we have a video here about the setup that we did originally, but I talked to my consultants and I wanted to know how it is after a couple of weeks with our clients, a premium video camera, premium light, premium sound, and actually how it feels on the other side. Because I think that good image quality and sound quality is key for collaboration during Corona times, or whenever you're on social distance. Maybe we take on this social distance, but whenever you are on social distance, that's the idea.
So after 1 year of staying at home during the pandemic, we actually have to talk about the topic of video conferencing, because this is what you normally get. If you work on a Mac, you have this very high quality FaceTime camera. If you're very fancy, you have the AirPods from Apple that are not very good in quality. And this is how you see your colleagues. And we actually talked about our new setup for a long time, but we want to show you how we fixed video conferencing in the company. And this is what you get if you have a proper video conferencing setup. So I invited my colleagues from the different parts of the company. We have Lavinia from Cologne, Tessa in Hamburg, Felix as well in Hamburg, and myself also in Hamburg, but of course everyone at the home office. And as you can see, this is much different. It feels closer. You have a proper sound, proper light. Okay, a bit different in white balance, but I mean, that's the thing we can actually have. And no artificial background in these crappy Zoom conferences rooms that you usually have. So what I would like to know is, first of all, what your guys' impression is on what we learned here. And there are some actually hacks that we wanted to share. And also, Felix is in charge for Premium Meeting, our setup that we use here, and how we provide it for our clients. Share a little bit about that. So my opinion is, after 1 year of pandemic and home office, we actually should have figured out how to do proper video conferences. And at Black Boat, everyone has now the setup. So you guys, what's your thoughts on this new setup? Let's maybe start with you guys. The furthest away is Lavinia. So maybe what's your impression?
I love the new setup. I've also used it for a Zoom call during the Christmas holidays. My family was like, wow, amazing. You look like a YouTube influencer. And also our clients say it looks very fresh, a lot closer. It feels like we are actually in one room. And so over the distance, we can feel a little bit closer. So I like to use the setup a lot. And yeah, it's fun, and we get a lot of great feedback from our clients with it.
So what are the hacks? I mean, what I can see right away is, usually I have a video conferences and people talk to me like this all the time. And we train a lot to like stay the connection. So you look into the camera. How difficult is it for you to talk to the camera actually and keep the eye contact?
Well, I would say it was a training. Just one day I really had to remind myself all the time, look into the camera, but now I'm really used to it. And it also shifts my focus, because now I'm not looking at the other people, I'm more listening to what they are saying. And let's be honest, we also often very much look at ourselves. And I also stopped doing that. So I focus more on what I actually hear. And I feel that also the people on the other side, they feel that I'm actually listening to them, because I'm looking at them.
Tessa, how is it for you?
I actually have a personal little hack that I use. So underneath my lens, I have a little smiley cat that reminds me to look at the camera. But as Lavinia said, you kind of get used to it. You need a couple of days of just practicing, getting used to looking at a lens instead of looking someone in the eye. But it's just a matter of training to get used to listening when the others are speaking. I mean, that's the nature of a video conference anyway. There only should be one person speaking at a time because it doesn't work the same as if you're in the room with the person. But I think it definitely having that good quality picture, having good quality sound is the closest thing you can get to actually feeling like you're in the same room as somebody across the distance.
What's your experience on the connection with clients? I mean, we do a people business like many other companies, and how is the feeling when you connect to a client regarding trust, authenticity, and maybe authority? And sometimes, like when you have the feeling, okay, there's a video conference with a lot of participants and way different sounds and images.
I think the impact is quite huge. It's always a topic of conversation. The first thing that is said as soon as I dial into any video conference with a client is, wow, your picture is amazing, your sound is incredible. And it definitely gives you a certain level of credibility and believability as well. I mean, in particular for us as part of the Streamforce team, our job is to transport high quality images as part of an event or as a training or as a roadshow. And that's our kind of business card to the outside world. So if I'm conducting calls with clients, there's absolutely no credibility to me if I'm sitting there with a terrible picture or it's all pixelated or I'm using really bad quality headphones. So it's not only, it definitely leaves an impression, but it always kind of it's a good kind of step into the conversation as well. So if you're there with a good picture and good quality audio, it definitely breaks the ice a little bit as soon as you dial into the video call.
Felix, you're responsible at Blackboard for what we call this product premium meeting, the business class for your video conferences. And I mean, this is not meant as an ad, but as like an experience sharing. And the experience we want to share as well is like, how difficult is it to set up? I mean, maybe we can show B-roll images from you packing boxes for clients, but also you can maybe share how difficult it is for people to actually set it up and then like get it going.
Actually, it's quite easy. If you have, we built a small guideline because it's quite a lot of cables. It depends on your setup. But on the other hand, the product is that we consult our clients how the perfect setup would be and what they actually need. So after a first setup, we talk to them in a couple of weeks later how everything is going, if everything works fine, if they need some adjustments. Furthermore, we go into the content creation part, talk about how the picture is framed and everything, and how you maybe create a nice announcement to your employees, for example, with this setup, because it's not just for video conferencing. It's also, you also could take it for a small video or a small introduction to your new colleagues. Therefore, it takes quite some skills, but it's not that difficult. So if you start it once and you're in the game, you're actually very free to do everything you want with it. And you can buy it. I think we have the list on YouTube, right? I don't know. But our purpose is to enable our clients to use it in the most perfect way. So, yeah.
Yeah, we found it difficult to the difficult part is, and maybe you guys can use your phone and show the mirrored image that you see in front and your camera, and I will comment a little bit. We have a light here, we have a camera here. I use an external speaker as a box. We have the microphone, and then we have like the one cable that goes into the Mac or PC, and then make it look nice on the side. So it's not like super creepy stuff that you have falling around. I mean, if you guys can show the same thing at home for your setup, we put it into the video here. and it comes in a box. The difficult part is to buy the single components. So we thought it's much better because we want to provide our clients the feeling that they can have high quality collaboration video conferences, because for us it's all about how to work together. And Lavinia, what you said is, and maybe you can comment on that once more, you feel much closer. Maybe we can switch back camera wise and also sound wise to the old setup. Oh, I sit in my, now you can see I have to make the bed actually. So what do you meant by this feels further away?
Yeah, I mean, this is what most of us are used to in video calls with our clients. And for some reason, it doesn't feel authentic. It's the light is different. It's not so sharp, not warm. And you really feel that there's something in between. It's like actually the camera, it's the laptop, it's the distance. But once we really use our new camera setup, it makes a huge difference. It feels closer, it feels warmer. And for our clients, they say we are like more present in a video call.
Let's switch back. Much better, much better. So yeah, this is what we're aiming for with Premium Meeting and the experience we can share. Thank you guys. I know you are packed with meetings, so I let you run from here. And you guys watching, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment below what you think. And yeah, see you guys next week.